All right, here's our hung up ash tree that we worked on yesterday. We got it dropped down from one crotch to another crotch. And my thought was that since that's a reasonable, if it was just firewood, just keep chopping until it falls enough. But I would like that bottom section for my sawmill. So I'm thinking I brought the pull saw. I'm gonna cut up like this. That part should swing that way. This part should swing that way as it opens. And the top will stand straight up and maybe fall on top of me or fall to the side or stay standing. I'm not sure. If I cut it there, I think by the time it swings down, it's probably get hung up on that tree there. We'll see. Okay, it's like, I don't know, 35, 36 today, which is nice because it's warmer out. My hands don't freeze, but you kind of see how snow is melting on there, so then everything starts to get wet as opposed to staying dry and just snowy. But, all right, well, that came down kind of as expected, so that was nice. A couple of pole saw cuts. Sorry, these pieces, you know, some of them look like they're, you know, I could get them on the sawmill. They're straight. I don't need to make dimensional lumber out of them. I just want to use them for trail armoring, so I just need to like skim the top, bottom, do a pass in the middle, make them 1.5 to 2 inch thick. Yeah, and we just lay them down flat to armor the trail, throw some wood chips on. And we cleaned up the area. Those were our 2 trees. You can see they didn't break, they actually uprooted. So that was a pretty significant wind. Usually the ash just break. Yeah, and we cleaned up what we could. So not too much collateral damage here. All right, those need to go there, but there's no rush, right? I mean, I'm gonna wait until I can get a log dolly back here instead of, they're getting at the extent of what's comfortable for me to lift and pull. So log dolly is a lot easier to use once the snow goes. And who knows, maybe they'll be the first ones on the sawmill. Supposed to get up to like 45 or something during the week. Maybe we'll get those things up on the mill and start milling some wood. And for you viewers that have stayed the course and made it to the end of the video, here's an added bonus feature, right? So here is a small one, but here's another wind damaged, hung up tree, small, but it's hung up in that crotch right there. And since I already have the pole saw out, I figure I'll just take care of this one too. But my thought is it's hung, so I gotta cut the base free. So it has downward force from the weight, and it's gonna wanna slide that way. So I'm probably gonna have to make some type of angle cut here from, yeah, if I cut from the top, it's gonna bind back. So I gotta cut from the bottom at a pretty good angle. That's going to cantilever this way, so it'll open my cut, and when it gets all the way through, it's going to want to come back and down, and that angle should let it slide straight down in theory. But you know, it's small enough. If something goes wrong, I just cut it, and but if my saw binds right at the end, and that's you know, then I gotta tie a rope around it and wrestle it. So let's try to make a cut with the chainsaw, and we'll see. You're not going to put you through watching me clean up and buck that for put on the firewood pile, but I just wanted to show you the cut that we made. It's a pretty steep angle there, but did what we needed. It fell straight, slid straight down. Didn't bind my saw, so not too much collateral damage either, which was good. All right, we gotta clean up, and we're probably going for lunch.